All right. Hello, everyone. This is Justine Shine here today. We are doing a deep dive into your back office sites that Evolution Travel gives us, okay, along with your Evolution Travel agent websites. If you are a brand new agent and you have never logged into the back office site, look in my YouTube video description that you're watching right now, okay? And I will have the exact links to the sites that we're looking at today. For those of you in this training, I did tell you guys, if you are brand new, when you log in for the first time, or anytime really, you have to use your agent ID number and the password you created when you had first enrolled to access both of these sites, okay? For your Evolution Travel Agent website, you have to register first before you can log in, and I will walk you guys through how to do that. All right, so let's go ahead right now. Let me share my screen. We're going to look at the back office. Okay, so this is going to be myevolutiontravel.com. Okay, www in front of that, of course, right? So again, www.myevolutiontravel.com, and let me get my Zoom stuff out of the way here. Go ahead and get logged in. And for those of you here, if you could stay muted during the training, I will take questions in the chat. All right. But since it is recorded, I try to have the least amount of background as possible. All right, guys. So I appreciate it. If I'm looking over here, it's because I have two screens. All right. Awesome. All right. So here is our back office. Okay. There is a lot going on here. All right. First things first, you have this amazing side menu here that has all of the things that you need to get where you need to go. Okay. So yeah, we have a separate website for the travel cafe. There's a separate website for your travel websites, all those things. But really the back office is your central hub to get to everything. All right. And if you are a brand new agent, the first thing you want to go to in your back office is your travel training program. Okay, so we'll take a quick look at that. I know some people are not so new, but just in case, we'll see. All right, so your travel training program, again, is the first thing you have to do as a new agent. It's your key to everything else, right? There's 8 video modules here with a short quiz at the end. Once you pass that, you then have the ability to download your certificate, okay? You definitely want to send that to your mentor so they know that you have done that. And also have a copy for yourself, print it out, frame it, because, well, you're a travel agent now, okay? And that's a big deal. So there is that. So travel training program there. Next, we're going to take a look at when it loads. Let's see. All right. We're going to take a look at the quick start documents part of the site. And this is going to have a lot of really great information for you guys. A lot of this is going to be something that your mentor does share with you anyways, or maybe you've asked your mentor about these things. So we have a new agent packet. Very similar to all the things you have to do when you first start that your mentor has probably worked on walking you through. It's loading, 1 second. Let's see. All right, we're getting there. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right, so this is a multi-page document, hence why it took so long, all right? But there's some very basic things here, okay? One big thing that they like to mention here, I tell everyone, is the sites that you use to access things, right? Google Chrome is always the way to go. I'm not going to go through every single thing in this document, but I will point out a few important things, okay? They do talk about safety, never sharing info of Archer with anyone else outside of our company, okay? Because our IATA number, if you're unfamiliar, that is what we use to register with vendors. That is an Archer specific number, okay? So when you share that with people outside of here, that's a big problem. So please do not do that. Okay, they talk about commission, all right, what it means when you see gross versus net and those types of things, because a lot of our vendors do list that, okay. They talk about booking, all right. They give you all the important info you need. It's further down as well for what you need to register with suppliers, okay. They talk about how to find suppliers and register with them. there's that other info I mentioned to register. They talk about a few vendors here. So the vendors you guys see here are very important to get registered with right away. It's going to give you a very good tool belt to start. Okay, so they have Vax Vacation Access, Carnival's here. They have Cruising Power, which holds Royal Caribbean and Celebrity. Azamara is no more on there, so there's that. Okay, and then they talk about where to find additional cruise lines and suppliers. So I want to pause there. The rest of this is pretty self-explanatory. It gives you some social media pages and groups to follow within our company to be fully plugged in and connected. Okay, they also talk about commissions, how to fill out your commission tracking form, and also with your credit card authorization form. Okay, they also talk about the Akimbo card. So for those of you who are newer and don't know what that is, that's how we get paid. Okay, so I will tell you, do not order this until you have gotten your first booking or your first agent with the company if you plan to be a team builder or mentor. Okay, very important, because what happens is, well, if you get that and everyone's getting it that's brand new, there's a backlog in Akimbo's company and you're going to be waiting a very long time to get that card. Okay, so we're now telling people, wait until you have your first booking, wait until, or until you have your first agent, depending on what comes first. All right, so there is that. Let's see here, and some really great contact info to help you get in touch with people in the company when you need help, besides the help you get from your mentor. Okay, so there is that. That's the whole document. So let me come back. We're going to talk further about suppliers, where to find that information through the back office. Okay, so coming down here, we do have additional trainings. We have the travel agent responsibilities document. Please take a look at that if you haven't already. Okay, and if you have questions about it, reach out to your mentor and ask. But as travel agents, we do have responsibilities to our client and to our host agency. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're being compliant with our company. Let's see here. We talked about quick start documents. We have our travel site, but I want to skip down to the travel cafe just for a moment. Okay, because we were just talking about suppliers. So again, you want to click on the travel cafe here. This is your hub for all things travel with Archer Travel. Okay, you're going to be able to find your commission tracking form. You're going to be able to find your credit card authorization form. They have, as you see here, travel deals and news with our vendors. Okay, they also have live training schedule for the Evolution Travel Cafe, both of which super important, guys. Okay, this is going to help you be fully plugged in, not only with our company, but the travel industry as a whole. Okay, with our vendors. So first, you're going to see, again, certain deals going on. Some of these are very specific to Archer Travel agents. Okay, so that's why I point this out as being important. So just because they're here doesn't mean it's not important to look at. Okay, you don't want to miss out on special promotions and marketing things that are going on. So even here, see Vacation Express, there's a promo here. Okay, we have, what else? Let's go down, a sandals promotion going on. Okay, Princess, Sandals and Beaches, Delta Vacations, Carnival. Okay, they have a very super secret deal specific to Archer Travel, and you wouldn't even know that if you didn't look here. Okay, so you have to pay attention to these things. So there is that. Let's see, they even get into some social media things of do's and don'ts to be in compliance as well. Super helpful info. Okay, and this is all on the homepage of the Travel Cafe. All right, so I invite you guys to keep scrolling through this. Take a look at everything that's here. It's there to help you guys. All right, and it goes on and on. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. All right, so let's go back up to the top. Scroll. We're going to talk about the side menu that you see here in the Travel Cafe. All right, so homepage is here. We have a new marketing materials media library page. This is huge, guys. Okay, so in here is where you're going to find business card requirements. They have business card templates, images you download to put on your own business card if you create one to be in compliance. You have to have the Archer Travel logo, right? So there it is. You can see those requirements there. They all have to be on your business cards. Okay, even digital. So there is that. We have a bunch of checklists here, which I'm all about organization, guys. All right. Who here needs help with organizing their business? Put yes or no in the chat for me. Who needs help with organization? Sunny says yes. All right, who else? Anyone? I find it so hard to believe that only one person needs help with organizing their business. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Ricky says yes. Okay, awesome. So there's people out there, right? Use this as a reference, okay? We have trainings from your mentors and leaders in the company and things like that. There's resources out there, but take a look at these too, okay? You want to get a full picture organization system going for yourself. There's so awesome checklists in here, okay? So there is that. Let me go back to, let's see. So yeah, so a lot of people are saying yes, right? It's an ongoing process when you're in the early days of your business. It is so important, guys, that you establish an organization routine for yourself ASAP and time management, okay? It's gonna help you. So there is that. We have custom marketing materials here, okay? The custom ones, for some reason, maybe they're working on it. I can't click on it now, but when that is available, you can actually pay a very small fee to Archer Travel, or I forget which side of the business it goes to, but you're going to be able to get a custom video or flyer, whatever it is that has your information on it. But there are free marketing videos that you see here, okay? Maybe we need to scroll down. Here it is. Free marketing videos, okay? So look through these, use them for your business, okay? It's there for free for you. The work is done, so why not use it, right? So take a look at those. And they have all kinds of stuff here. Cruises, they talk about becoming a travel agent with our company. Theme parks, guys, okay? USA Travel, all kinds of really good stuff, all right? So there is that. So let me scroll up a little bit here. And we have social media guidelines that's also on the homepage of this travel cafe. There's some video trainings here as well. All right. Now coming over here, I already talked about trainings in the side menu here. There is a quick start guide, which is similar to what you see in the back office that I already showed you. Okay. If you remember, it had pretty much all the beginning steps you need to do as an agent with us. Okay. Then we have booking within 21 days of travel. Guys, so important to be in touch with this, okay? If you are booking travel where the booking date and the travel date is within 21 days or less of each other, you have to follow this process, okay? Again, if you have never done a deep dive into your back office in the travel cafe, you wouldn't know it's here, okay? So it's important that you're looking at these things again. So this is going to walk you through that entire booking process, okay? And of course, if you have questions about that process, seek out a training in your team's recorded library of trainings if you have it, okay? And also reach out to your mentor. Don't try to do this on your own if you feel a little iffy about it, okay? But again, a lot of the info you need is here. So that is that. Next, we have commissions. This is also amazing because it's going to break down what you earn with us in the company, all right, how that all works. So they break it down very well here, okay? So they talk about how your commission's calculated, how the company knows you've made a booking and knows to pay you, all right? It talks about how you get paid, how you can track your commissions, so on and so forth, all right? And there is a contact if you have questions for commissions. Great, oh, sorry, right here. Okay, so there is that for you guys. Let me pause for a minute before I keep going. Any questions up until this point, guys? I will look further in the travel cafe with you guys in a moment, but that's a lot of info, right? So if you have questions, feel free to ask. And any more coffee? Anybody? No? We're all good? All right, let's keep going then, all right? If you think of something, just throw it in the chat, all right? So coming back here, we just looked at commissions. So now we're gonna look at the Evo shop. This is fun, okay? I'm a girl, I like shopping, okay? But they have some cool stuff in here, all right? That you can take a look at. They have t-shirts, all right? They have apparel, travel accessories, marketing flyers, and videos. these look really good, right? So they're going to help you piece these things together. It's really great. So there is that. So you can make a cart of things, and that's that. I'm not going to go too much into it, all right? But you can look at those individual videos and flyers here. You can also see all of the products that they have going out, all right? Again, helping you build your business. Now, there is an FAQs. That's self-explanatory, not going to go through it, all right? But here is another important piece. We have our forms tab and our group bookings tab, okay? So forms is where you're going to find all these things, okay? Archer has put together an invoice template for you to use. However, if you want to further brand your business, you might want to do that in a separate place. However, this can be a good template for you to start from and know what to put in your own invoice, okay? Here's your commission tracking form. This can also be found in your Evolution Travel Agent website. Our credit card authorization form, which if you're not familiar, I hope most of you are, but you have to have that filled out by a client for every single booking that you make, okay? There is an error and emissions report form. You can take a look at that on your own time. Referral form and a tour conductor payment form. Those will be described when you click on those things so you know exactly what they are. All right, let's go ahead and look at group bookings. How many people here have booked a group before during their time with us? It's okay if not, you can put no in the chat. No one's going to judge you, all right? There are people out there that strictly book groups, okay, and all power to them because it is tough, but it is a good business to be in, let me tell you, okay? But here we have an entire tab dedicated to group bookings so that you know exactly what needs to be done when you come across one, okay? Groups do work a little differently than your average booking when it comes to working with Archer, okay? There are group booking commission forms separate from your regular commission tracking form that has to be filled out, okay? And of course, there is a group error request form that you can use with Archer, all right? And then they go into a further breakdown of both of those things, even with group cruises, all right? So there is that info for you guys. What's next here? We have an international agents tab, okay? So currently, Mexico and Australian agents have, what's it called? Vendors and suppliers they work with through Archer, okay? So there is that. Then we have, if you're in the US, our supplier list, okay? So suppliers, USA suppliers, is we're gonna go to register with all of Archer's preferred vendors, okay? There is a supplier request form that some of our vendors are, it's mandatory to register that way with them, okay? You'll know by going to the USA suppliers tab and seeing each individual supplier if you need to fill that form out, okay? Then we have My Profit Agility. My Profit Agility is one of our wholesale suppliers, okay? So you're gonna find week-long resort stays, week-long condo stays at a very reduced cost. A lot of people use this for to get bigger commissions, okay? So you wanna look into that. Then we also have our resources tab. This is a bunch of other stuff that you can also find through the back office, but they put it here as well, okay? So take a look at all that stuff. And then of course, contact us. And that's really it through our travel cafe in the back office, I believe. Let's see. I lose track sometimes. No, it's not. That's not everything, okay? Because there's so much out there, right? So we have Evo Rewards here. How many people know what Evo Rewards is? Again, if you don't, it's okay. I will briefly describe it for you guys. Who here knows what Evo Rewards is? Yes, no? Anybody? Sunny, you're in it, but you haven't used it. Okay, yeah. So, okay, for those guys who might not know, Evo Rewards is exactly what it sounds. It's a rewards program for us Evolution Travel agents, okay? It has discounted hotels. They have really good flight pricing. They have what else in there? Places to eat, right? Discounts for that, activities, theme parks, all kinds of stuff, okay? So definitely get involved with that. We have different things just, you know, back office wise for the company. If you're interested in convention, guys, tickets are on sale now for next year. already, okay? They released it right after this convention because so many people wanted to go that they released it already, okay? So get there, learn about it, get your ticket, and get booked, okay? So there is that. A few other tabs here. The last important one I want to point out to you guys is the business and account tabs. All right, this is going to show you all about your account with Archer. Here, update personal and update payment info, most important things. That's where you are going to be able to put your Akimbo identifier number in to get paid, okay? So for those of you who are waiting on your Akimbo card, write this down. I don't care if it's on your hand, a tab on your phone, a piece of sticky note, I don't care. You need to put your Akimbo identifier number in the personal info section in the back office. You have to. You will not get paid if that's not there. Okay. So again, if you need help knowing what that number is, how to find it, reach out to your mentor and get help. Okay. So there is that. Now, the rest of this, of course, you can go through and look at yourself. All right, so let's go back into, not the Travel Cafe, sorry, guys. We're going to go to your Evo Travel Agent website now, okay? So we're done with the back office. We're moving on from that. So if you have any questions directly related to the back office and the Travel Cafe, go ahead and put it in the chat now, all right? But let me get to my travel site. Here is the link for you guys. Put it in the chat. All right, that's the direct link to getting logged in. Now, if you have never been into your Evolution Travel Agent website, you have to register it first. It's super easy, quick to do, okay? You're just gonna go to register your account. Put in your Evolution ID is the same thing as your agent ID, okay? So if you're ever asked for Evolution ID, that's what it is. So you're gonna put that in here. And when you click register, you're gonna get an email with a temporary password. And that's very important that you have that temporary password to get logged in for the first time, all right? So when you have that, you're gonna go to login here. Let me get logged in myself. Maybe. Let's see. All right, here we go. So this is the dashboard of your travel agent website. Sometimes when you log in, it might look like this, okay? So when you log in, if it looks like this, to get to all the stuff I was at before, you're just gonna click on your dashboard in the top right here, okay? And that's gonna bring you to all the tools from the agent view that you're gonna want, all right? And this is another way, guys, to get to, you'll see the back office, to get to the travel cafe. So it's kind of full circle here, all right? Which can get confusing. So that's why I tell people, just go to your back office, myevolutiontravel.com. You can find everything from there, okay? So there is that. They do have an Archer Go tab here. You can take a look at that. That's going to bring you to your booking portal, okay? They have an FAQ section, subscribers here, supplier request form. And again, you can get to the back office and travel cafe here. But what I want to point out even more is how to set up your site once you're in for the first time, okay? There is a user guide here to walk you through some things, but these two tabs are your most important places. You have your profile here. When you go to edit profile, this is going to pull up all of your information related to your site, okay? So what I like here is, well, you can change your username. So when you first enroll with a company, guys, they ask for a personal web address, right? And you were probably told, put your first and last name or just something in there that they'll take that's unique enough, right? This username space is where you're going to be able to change that. And that is the end of the Evo Travel Agent website that personalizes your site, okay? So I highly recommend having your first and last name here or your company name if you have it ready, okay? So for me, Vacations with Justine, all right? You're going to have your first and last name here. You can put your email here, okay? If you have ever changed your email with Archer Travel in the back office, okay, it doesn't automatically change here. Fun fact, okay? So you have to change it here to match what Archer Travel has if you want that to be changed, okay? Whatever email is here, that is where anytime someone fills out a vacation quote form on your website, it's going to that email. So you want this to be accurate, so you're getting those, okay? Of course, you want the right phone number. To save all this info, guys, you have to put in your address information. It does not show on your website, okay? So it is okay to put it in there. You have to do it to save everything, okay? You can put your Facebook business page here, a YouTube URL, okay? So for a specific video, okay? You definitely want to put an about me in here. So you're going to be able to personalize this so clients can see how you relate to the travel industry, okay? What you bring to the table for them as their travel agent, of things like that, okay? And then this is where, when you get in here for the first time, you can create your actual password that you want to use other than that temporary. So you're going to put that in there, upload a nice profile picture of you, and then you're going to update here. And then everything's saved and your website is automatically updated with that new info, all right? That's a lot, right? Do I have everyone with me still? Yes, thumbs up, thumbs down. Perfect, thank you. Got one person, awesome. All right, so there is that. And I wanna go through this photo gallery recommended specials. So the photo gallery is where you can upload client photos, okay? So you definitely wanna have permission from your client to upload these, or they can just be your own pictures. This is going to, once you get to your travel agent website, be where it says client photo gallery, all those photos are gonna show up, all right? So there's that. We also have recommended specials. You can only do one at a time here. So what I recommend to you guys is when you get not a recommended special, a promotional email from a vendor, okay? That's the type of thing you might want to put in here. It's kind of like a mock booking if you're familiar with that term, okay? It's like a not a fake trip because it's not fake, but a trip example of what you can offer to your clients, okay? So definitely take advantage of this. You can upload a photo here, and you can edit here to change the promotion each time. All right. And then we have our commissions tab here. Here is where you're going to be able to see all of your paid commissions, all of the commission tracking forms that you've submitted. Okay. Here is the actual commission tracking form. We'll get there in a second. Then lastly, if it's been 90 days or more and you have not been paid, you're going to go to the where's my commission and fill that form out. Okay. So let me see. DeLorean, you have a question here. Let's see. Can I find my 6 or 7 digit pay card identifier in my Akimbo account, or do I need to reach out to my mentor to get it? So your mentor is not going to have that info because it's personal to you. Okay. It's kind of like your social security number. You don't want to just have everyone looking at that, right? But yeah, so Sunny is right. It's on the paper that your Akimbo card comes with. There's a long number at the top that has a slash. All of the numbers before that's backslash, that's what your identifier number is. But you can also call Akimbo directly and ask them for that number to confirm it, okay? And that's easy to find. You can just go to the Akimbo website and click on contact us. There's a phone number and an email there. All right. Awesome. Any other questions while I'm answering that one? Anybody? Let's see. Yeah, so DeLorean, I know, yeah. So guys, if you're still waiting on your Akimbo card, don't throw the paper out, okay? Keep it. It's not the end of the world if you did. Just call Akimbo and get that number, all right? Awesome. Anything else, guys? Not yet? All right, let's keep going. So I want to look at this commission tab with you guys a little further. This is going to be our last 2 pieces of this training, okay? So let's look at commission tracking form. All right. And if you are a mentor in the company, guys, put yes in the chat. Okay, is anyone here a mentor with agents that they're working with directly? Anybody? Sunny, I like that. Not yet. I like it. Awesome. Remember, guys, being a mentor is completely optional in our company, but it is a second stream of income that you might want to take advantage of, okay? It can also help eliminate the cost of your monthly fee, which is awesome. Okay, so definitely get with your mentor on that. All right, I don't see any other questions. So here is our commission tracking form. You have to fill this out every time you complete a booking that you're earning commission on, okay? So if you're using something like Eva Rewards, there's no commission there because it's a travel agent perk, okay? So you're not gonna fill out a commission tracking form when you use perks in discounted travel, okay? But when you're booking for your clients or yourself and you're earning commission, you have to fill this out. You're not gonna get paid if it's not filled out, all right? There's all these different types of travel here. There is package. Package just means if you did a combination of something, okay? Maybe it's hotel and transportation, hotels and flights, cruise and excursions, okay? That's gonna be a package deal there. So there is that for you guys. I'm gonna click on hotel just so you can see what it looks like here. All this information is gonna be straight from the booking that you made, okay? Once you've done all of this, when you click continue, they ask for the total trip price and the commission amount, okay? Every vendor is going to tell you the commission they are paying out to Archer Travel, okay? And that's what you put in that space, all right? Let's see, someone asked, does the commission tracking form on the affiliate site need to be sent as well? So the commission tracking form is only for you, okay? Your clients will never see this and they will never fill one out. They have to fill out the credit card authorization form, okay? Hopefully that answers your full question. All right, so that's a quick run through of that, guys, all right? And once that's submitted, of course, that will show up here under submitted commissions, all right? But I wanna come back to the thing of if anyone's a mentor. If you are, or once you become one, if you choose to, under paid commissions, you know, a mentor in this company does earn 10% commission from their direct agents' travel bookings because it's your responsibility to help them book that travel correctly, right? So they give you 10% for that. Not coming out of anyone's commission, it's your own set of commission. But with that being said, that will also show up under paid commissions. And fun fact, guys, if you are working towards an IATAN card, the 10% you get from your agent's bookings as a mentor counts towards the earnings you need for an IATAN card, okay? If you're unfamiliar with IATAN, you have to earn $5,000 in commission in your pocket from your start date to start date the following year. So for example, I started in January. I have from the date I started in January to January of that same date in 2024 to earn $5,000 in commission to get that IATAN card. Fun fact, okay? I like to give you guys little nuggets, okay? So there is that. Now, that is basically a full walkthrough of the back office and your Evo travel agent website, okay? So I'm gonna pause with giving info on that. I wanna answer questions that you guys have, so go ahead and load it up in the chat for me, all right? If they're related to the back office and the Travel Cafe Evo website stuff, all right? Let's see. April, what form do you use to give a group words? Oh my gosh. What form do you use to give a group cruise quote? I don't have a specific form I use necessarily. Groups are very different, right? So if you mean once you've gotten pricing, you can send it out the way you would as a regular quote to a client, okay? Or do you mean qualifying a group, April? I'll wait on an answer for that, okay? And then DeLorean, you asked, can you get paid earlier than 60 to 90 days when you book flights? So guys, remember flight bookings, if it's a flight alone by itself, you don't earn commission automatically on that, okay? It's the only thing in our industry that doesn't give us commission. However, you can charge a separate planning fee to earn instant commission on that, which is awesome. Money in your pocket right away, right? Also, some of our vendors do provide commissionable flights. Centrav is one of those. I'm going to give you the website because it's not in the Travel Cafe. Okay. Let's see, centrav.com. All right. Get registered with them. Yeah, so DeLorean, sometimes Centrav does have commissionable flights, not every single time, but it's there. Centrav is one of those vendors where within the vendor itself, you can actually add on the planning fee, and then you would fill out a commission tracking form here Okay. They want you to do it under activities in RAL when it's for flights. So they don't have a flight tab. So they say, throw it in there. All right. So there is that. Any other questions, guys? Here we go. Alan, let's see. If you stand up or set up maybe your own website, can you redirect to it from your EVO website? Not that I'm familiar with. I mean, on the back end of things, if you have, like, for example, let me reread this question here. Let me scroll up a tiny bit. I don't think you can redirect from your EVO website to another website. I don't think it's built like that. I know what you're talking about, but guys, you are more than welcome to create a separate website from your Evolution Travel Agent website. And there's definitely free tools out there like Wix. Okay, that's one example. You can create a free website there. All right. And that will, of course, help further brand your business. So let's see, April, you have a reservation made for a large group. You just need to send them the quote to start the process. I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. So April, that's more of a booking type training, but quickly I would just send them. What I do is I just send an email with the info broken down. Okay, sometimes with cruise vendors or other vendors, you can send an not agent view, guest or client view of the quote directly to the client within the vendor. Okay. Let's see, DeLorean, can you get paid earlier than 60 to 90 days when you book commissionable flights? It's possible. It depends on the vendor that you're using. Okay. I've been paid in less than 60 days. It depends on how the pay period with Archer lines up with when your client comes back from their travel, right? So that's why they say up to 90 days to earn your commission. Normally it's between 30 to 60. All right. And you're welcome, April. Absolutely. All right. Any other questions, guys? Excuse me. Anything else, guys? Let me go ahead and stop sharing. I'm going to stop my recording.